Hello beautiful people, my name is Jean and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to talk about books. I know most of my subscribers, most of my viewers are readers like myself and you enjoy reading, and most times when I'm looking for something to read, I normally find myself going online and looking for book reviews. So this is not going to be like a book review kind of video, but basically me sharing the books that I have read that left a lasting impression on me. There are so many of these books, but because there's only so much a person can read at a time, I'm going to be mentioning a few of them in this video. And if you guys like the video and want to hear more or want to know more about books, I'll make a part 2 of this video. But for now, I'm going to be mentioning a few. So, like I said, these are books that left a lasting impression on me, good, bad, ugly. So I'm going to be mentioning them, but the numbering is not like ranking or anything. I'm just saying them as I remember them, based on just as they come. So it's not the top, the last. No, it's not ranking. It's just me mentioning the books. Before I get into it, please, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So now let's get into it. The first one on my list is this is the last one I just finished reading, so that's why it's the first one on the list, and that's A Broken People's Playlist. Now this is a very beautiful book. I enjoyed every part of this book. I really enjoyed reading this book. It's written by a Nigerian author, and most of the stories are set in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. That's the southeast area of Nigeria. And the book is just so relatable. Like I was reading, it's a compilation of different stories. It's different stories that made up the book, and each story was just so unique that when you're reading it, it's like you're reading about people you know. Like you could relate to the extent that even some of the slang they were using in the book were ones that I have not heard in years. Some of the stories had me laughing, and some of them had me crying. So it was basically mixed feelings, but I really enjoyed it. And if you're looking for what to read next, I suggest you check it out. The second one is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Now, I'm somebody that don't really enjoy reading self-help books. I try to avoid it as much as possible. I've read a few, but this one had a very personal, I don't know whether it was the author, but there was this thing about the book that made it feel like you're having a conversation with the person writing the book. Like you could relate. At least for me, I don't know about other people, but I enjoyed reading that book, and I believe it made a very good impression on me. Like I learned a thing or two from reading that book. So that's another one I think you should check out. The third one is A Little Life. A Little Life actually left a very sour, bitter taste. Like if I could taste the book, A Little Life would be lying. Basically, it's not a book for the faint-hearted. It's the kind of fiction that even as a writer, I didn't see myself conceiving. Like it's a story I couldn't think of. I wouldn't want to think of. But it's written in a way that keeps you glued to the pages. Like you want to know what's going to happen next. Even though there are so many things falling apart around you in the book, you're still glued. You can't let go because you want to know what happens at the end of the day. It has a lot of triggers for people that might not want to read that. Rape, abuse, suicide. There's so many triggers in the book, so it's not for the faint-hearted. So if you know that you don't really want to, I would advise that you stay clear of that book. But if you would want to, like, it's a very good book. It's interesting, it's engaging, and I enjoyed reading it, even though it broke my heart. I enjoyed reading it. The next one is Children of Blood and Bone. I read this one in 2020, but I enjoyed it so much that it had to make this list. That book was really nice. For somebody that enjoys fantasy, adventure, epic like I do, It was really, really, really beautiful to read. And I think it was also from a Nigerian author. So that was also another book that I enjoyed reading. Another book I enjoyed reading that I didn't write down when I was making this list was Americana. That was that was written by Chimamanda. I love Chimamanda, and that book was really, really nice to read. I loved it. The next one on my list is Anna Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl. Now, this is a young girl during the Holocaust, the whole Hitler thing. She kept a diary. They're Jews in hiding, and she kept a diary of their days in hiding. I don't know why this book did something to my soul. Let me put it that way. Because you have this young girl, she has all these dreams and aspirations, and she can't wait to grow up and do all these things. And she's thinking of the future, and the future is a contrast. The future and her present are two contrasts. Like, there are two different things, and there's the question of, would she ever get to do these things? Would she ever get to experience life? Would she ever get to see anything aside what she's seeing where they're hiding? You know, going from being a child to being a teenager to, it made me appreciate life, appreciate what I have. So yeah, it's one of the books that left a lasting impression on me. The next one is The Forgotten Garden. I read this one some years ago. I can't remember when exactly. I think it was around 2016 or thereabout. I don't know why this book made this list, but I know that whenever I see that book, I get this feeling about it. It's it's also a book that left a lasting impression on me. It's tragic, so if you're somebody that you don't want to read tragedy, please stay clear of this one. It's tragic, but it's also very interesting to read. Like, the author is a very good storyteller. The way the story started, it progressed and got to the end, it was just beautifully written, and I enjoyed reading it. The next one is 100 Days of Solitude. Now, that book, I read it last year, and when I think about that book, I'm still indecisive about how I feel about it. When I first started reading it, I was like, oh, it was so boring. But it got to a point, I don't even know where exactly it got to, and I was hooked. I couldn't put it down. I had to read it till the end, and even the end was not expected. Till today, I don't really know what to make of the book, but it's one of the books that left a lasting impression on me, and kind of like made me see life, made me see things from a different perspective that I might not have if I didn't read the book. So it's one of the books that left a lasting impression on me. The next one is The Fall of the Titan. This one didn't really make the list when I was writing the books down, but I don't know why it just came to my mind now, and I felt the need to say it. It's also a very good book, a book that opens your eyes about the past, the present, and who knows, even the future. So it's a very good book. I enjoyed reading that as well, even though I'm not sure if I would want to read it again, but I enjoyed reading it, and it left a lasting impression on me. So the last one is Mimosa Groove. I had to put romance in this list, because how can I have a long list of books that left a lasting impression on me where there's no romance in it? Please, this one is romance, and it's the kind of romance that surpasses time, and it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful book. I really enjoyed reading Mimosa Groove. I've read it twice, and I'll probably still read it again sometime in the future. So these are a few books that I have read from last quarter of 2020 till up to 2021 that left a lasting impression on me, and I felt the need to share with you guys. So if you're out there and you're wondering, you're thinking of what to read, you don't know what to read, you're a reader like me, you enjoy reading, please check out some of these books and come back and tell me what you think about them. And if there are other books as well that you feel like I should read, please do well to comment in the comment section, because I'm always looking for the next best thing when it comes to books. So please comment in the comment section, let me know books that I should check out, and I'll do well to do that. And if you guys enjoy this video, I will do a continuation and mention some other books, because this one is just the tip of the iceberg. It's just me trying something else, something new for you guys, to see how you guys react to it. So if you like it, don't forget to give it a like, comment in the comment section, let me know, and I'll do well to do more of these book videos. And if you're new here, please, I would really appreciate it if you hit the red subscribe button, turn on notifications so you get notified when I drop a new video. I drop videos on Mondays. Every Monday I drop a new video, and I would like you to come back and watch my next video. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.